down in the region.
ABC's Tom Sufi Burridge. Captured in Britain, suspected animal rights extremist Daniel Andreas for San Francisco area bombings in 2003. A jury in Manchester, New Hampshire convicted former youth detention center leader Bradley Asbury of holding down a teenager while that teen was raped at the Sununu Youth Services Center in 1998. This is ABC News.
Bioptimizer's Black Friday blowout sale is now. For 20 years, Bioptimizers has provided top supplements like Magnesium Breakthrough, the only product with all 7 types of magnesium to support sleep, stress management, hormone balance, and mood. Make your health a priority this holiday season and visit bioptimizers.com/radio and use code RADIO to get a minimum of 10% off and up to $100 in free gifts with purchase. Go to bioptimizers.com/radio and use code RADIO today.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by House Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bitech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Claire Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
Good evening and welcome to Fennimore High School. It is time to tip off the 2024-2025 high school boys basketball season in the state of Wisconsin. And our feature matchup tonight on 97.7 Country WGLR, WGLR.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel is a non-conference matchup as the Fennimore Golden Eagles host the River Ridge Timberwolves. This is Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. From the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis, and this is the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Starting off with the River Ridge Timberwolves, they're coming off a 21-5 record in last year's basketball season, reaching the regional final before falling to Cashton, 70-60. But River Ridge does return quite a few players from last year's team. They only lost two seniors to graduation, and one of the big returners coming back is number 0, Brandon Davis, a second-team all-conference player who averaged just shy of 12 points per game, over 5 rebounds and 5 assists per contest. We also will see Andrew Nice, the 6'2 junior, or 6'2 senior, I should say, averaging 7 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game in last year's campaign. For the Fennimore Golden Eagles, they're trying to build off what was a down year by Fennimore standards, a 4-21 overall record, but a lot of inexperience, a lot of underclassmen that saw some playing time last year, and most of those players are back on this year's squad as they try and claw their way up the SWAL rankings. The big returner for Fennimore is senior Evan Larson, first-team All-SWAL, averaged over 12 points per game, 6 rebounds, and had 12 three-pointers on the season. As this is the opening night in high school boys basketball, a number of boys games tipping off tonight. In addition to our game, other boys games include Schultzburg at Boscobel, Iowa Grant at Belmont, Argyle at Southwestern, Riverdale at Seneca, Lancaster at Barneveld, River Valley at Mount Horeb, and Viroqua at Richland Center. Also in girls basketball tonight, we got a fun matchup over on Super Hits 106 of the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Belmont is at Cuba City as those two teams at the top of their respective conferences are projected to be in this season. Rob Spangler has a call of that one again on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also keep our eye on the girls scene. River Valley is at Potosi Cassville. Schultzburg is at Dodgeville. Lancaster at Darlington. North Crawford at Riverdale. New Glarus is at Platteville, and Richland Center is at Wisconsin Heights. And if we have any updates on those games, we'll bring them to you on our Shoebox Scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Coming up next on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, we'll talk with both head coaches. Had a chance to catch up with Jim Wagner of River Ridge and Troy Larson of Fennimore. We got to ask them about the players on the Russell office's injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. We'll also get you the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups, our Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the opening tip between River Ridge and Fennimore in non-conference boys basketball to tip off the 2024-2025 high school boys basketball season. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, again presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Back after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1. Bex recognizes this week's player with heart, Eden Finucane from Mauston High School, for her commitment and passion on the field and within the farming community.
Eden is a 3-sport athlete and takes part in band and flag squad. She's active in 4-H and FFA and enjoys growing her skills in public speaking. She's part of a family farming operation and talked about what agriculture means to her.
It's a family tradition. My family's been farming since the 1950s, and I've sort of grown up learning how to show and care for my dairy animals.
Eden would like to go into nursing after high school, but she said it's also important to her to be a part of that family farming tradition.
Grandma owns the farm right now, and it's probably going to be passed on to my mom and my aunts, and from there I'd like to have some part in ownership in the farm maybe. I want to stay connected with the farm and help out on it when I get older.
At Bex, we are and will remain farmers at heart.
This is Shane Bertzloff from Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. If you're looking for dependability in a new or used vehicle, Toyota has 7 out of the top 12 vehicles that last over 200,000 miles, ranking number 2 in J.D. Power's dependability study. Toyota also has 5 of the top 10 vehicles with the best resale value, according to Kelley Blue Book. Come see us to find your Toyota at Anderson Weber Toyota when you're ready.
Anderson Weber Toyota, next to Target in Dubuque. Visit them online at AndersonWeberToyota.com.
Fall is upon us and school is now in session. This is Dr. Luke Plussel for First Eye Clinic in Lancaster. It is not too late to have your child's vision ready for school. Vision is crucial to a child's development and especially important if your child has spent extended time on a computer. First Eye Clinic invites you to make an appointment to ensure your child's eye health as they return to school. Call us at 888-582-0769. First Eye Clinic, located at Grant Regional Health Center, 500 South Madison Street in Lancaster.
Pregame 1.
Back on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Fennimore and River Ridge tipping off our boys basketball coverage for the 2024-2025 season. And we're joined now by Troy Larson, the head coach of the Fennimore Golden Eagles. And Coach, thanks for joining us. Talking about last year's team a little bit, obviously a down year by Fennimore standards, a 4-21 record, but had a lot of inexperienced players coming into last year and had to put some JV guys in varsity spots, playing in a very tough conference and everything from last year. But now that this is a new year, kind of a new reset, and you've got a lot of those players coming back from last year's team. Talk about the pieces that you have coming into this 2024-2025 campaign.
It'll be an interesting year for us. I think it's going to be a continuous year of improvement. As you made mention, we did have to send some younger kids to the Wolves, so to speak. Basketball's a tough game, especially as freshmen or sophomores stepping up to the varsity level and maybe having to, jump that JV, chapter in lives. Makes it a little challenging. But this year, I'm hoping for better. I know it's going to be better, but there's some things that we have to really look at. We've had a group of kids, seniors, that have logged a lot of minutes. But now we also need to look at productivity of those minutes. And I feel sometimes we're maybe running a little short there. We have one kid averaging double figures, no one else. Well, that makes it a little challenging to get W's in this area. And so, and we do have a very, very strong freshman and sophomore class, which is obviously wonderful. You want to keep those kids together, but also my job is to try to get W's too. So, I think it will be an interesting year and a lot of moving parts and pieces.
Yep, and by comparison to last year, it seemed pretty unknown what you had coming into last year. Do you feel that you're ahead of schedule beginning this year compared to last year?
To a point, I do. I feel like, obviously you try to take the off season to, maybe make some changes to your games or improvements, some of these types of things. A lot of kids hit the gym hard. I will tip my cap to them that way. But we also had some kids that were spread pretty thin. They're going through high school. They're involved in numerous activities. And so that's going to be interesting to kind of see where we fall with the season beginning.
All right, Troy Larson with us on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, getting ready for Fennimore and River Ridge in non-conference boys basketball tonight. The Russell office's injury reports. Coaches always tend to hold their breaths, especially coming off the fall sports season with football and cross country and things like that. What's the health of the team coming into tonight's game and the beginning part of the season?
Outside of blister 2, we're not too bad. I can't lie. Jude Kenny, bless his heart, we're kind of watching a knee right now. And, I'm going to be handling him with kid gloves tonight. I said I'm looking at this game as to see where we're kind of at. It's not going to make or break our season, and I kind of reminded him of that. Let's not have you for 1 or 2 games. How about we have you for 22 or plus games? So that's where we're at.
All right. And then the key for tonight's game against River Ridge, a season-opening opponent the last couple of years, even a couple of run-ins during the postseason. Over the last couple of years, you kind of know what their system is and what they do. They've had a lot of success over the last 5 years or so, logging 20-plus wins in each of those seasons. But for Fennimore tonight, what's going to be the key, and what are the things you're looking for, maybe not just tonight, but in the early part of the season for Fennimore to have success?
Match intensity. I think that was one thing that we definitely lacked last year. It's a physical game today, and with that, I don't know if we were necessarily ready to go. And by the time we were ready, a lot of times we were, down X amount of points. And I noticed that switch kind of turned a little bit with these kids that this summer and throughout some leagues and some things we did, that a little bit more fight in them, a little bit more understanding of what needs to happen as soon as the game begins. So intensity, and of course, Ridge is a physical team. They play fast and hard, and it's going to be a situation of 36 minutes.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun. Good luck tonight, and good luck during the season.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. That's Troy Larson, head coach of the Fennimore Golden Eagles, and we'll have more on the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2. Are you passionate about agriculture and ready to make a real impact? Premier Cooperative is hiring a sales agronomist in southwest Wisconsin. Help farmers thrive by providing top quality seed, crop protection, and precision ag solutions. You'll play a crucial role in customer relationships, sales, and safe operations, all while building your career with an industry leader. If you're motivated, hardworking, and have a passion for the ag industry, apply now at Premier Cooperative. Visit premiercooperative.com/careers. Premier Cooperative, growing together, yielding success.
What does the lifetime comfort guarantee from Dubuque Mattress really mean? It means peace of mind. For the entire life of your Dubuque mattress, we will adjust the feel of it. If it feels a little too firm, we'll make it softer. If your mattress feels too soft, we'll make it firmer. We take the "what if I don't like it" out of mattress shopping to give you peace of mind. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
At Dubuque Mattress Factory, you got a little snooze time.
The old way of doing things makes sense for some things, like a hot dog at the game. But the old ways don't make sense if you expect more yield out of your acres, because there's a new way to unlock the full potential of your fields, and it starts when you plant and list corn. With 4 robust trait tolerances, glyphosate and glufosinate, plus 2,4-D choline and FOB, it unleashes ultimate weed control flexibility with multiple modes of action to fight weeds. See what's possible for your fields at enlist.com/corn.
You are listening to your home for Green Bay football. Here are Firsty Eye Clinic and Optical of Lancaster and West End Salvage of Lancaster broadcast, proudly presented by Les Mack Chevy, Les Mack Ford, and Les Mack Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Lancaster, where you always get more from less, and Krantz Auto Parts of Fennimore, right here on 97.7 Country WGLR. Pregame 2.
Back on the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. River Ridge and Fennimore tipping off our boys basketball coverage for the 2024-2025 season. We are joined now by Jim Wagner, the head coach of the River Ridge Timberwolves. Coach, thanks for joining us. Second year as the head man coaching this River Ridge boys basketball team. Guided them to a regional final appearance last year and brought them their 5th straight 20-win season. You have some nice pieces coming back from last year's team, including second-team all-conference player Brandon Davis. Talk about the pieces and the makeup of this team in the beginning part of the season and some growth that you've seen maybe from the end of last season in the first few practices or so.
Okay, well, we return a lot of depth. Some of the kids have been on the varsity since they were freshmen and sophomore, given some quality minutes. Last year was Brandon's first full year on varsity. He was injured his freshman and sophomore years for the most part. Obviously they've grown a lot, get a little more physical, a little bigger bodies and stuff. So, you don't have to work on as much because they played a lot of ball this summer. Hopefully we can get some consistency on offense. Our defense has been pretty solid. We had a few ups and downs in our scrimmage, which is typical for the first night out and stuff. But all in all, I hope it's a good night for us.
Yep, and what are the things that you tend to look for in these first few games or so? What's success going to look like for River Ridge in these first, say, handful of games?
Well, I want to make sure we take care of the ball first and foremost. We have to work as a team. Defensively, we got to communicate. Hopefully we can get used to a good rotation for our guys coming off the bench. We have some decent talent there. We just need to see how we can utilize it.
All right, Jim Wagner with us in our Raleigh Chiefs pregame show, getting ready for River Ridge and Fennimore non-conference boys basketball. Our Russell office's injury report. Talk about the health of the team coming into this season. Obviously, River Ridge coming off a very successful football season, but we know how physical that Six Rivers conference is and the teams that they've had to face throughout the year. What's the health of the team coming into tonight in the early part of the season?
Well, we have 3 or 4 basketball players that were kind of banged up towards the end of the year and fought through some injuries in football. One, Carter Copsey, he probably, we've been going pretty light with him. Tonight will be his most action that he's going to see this year. And some of the other ones has played through some minor injuries, sore muscles, ankle sprains, things like that. So, yes, we had our share of injuries in football, but hopefully we're all healed up here and ready to go.
All right, and then the key to tonight's game against Fennimore. Took care of them last year pretty easily. They had a down year, by Fennimore standards as far as wins and losses, but that was a very young team, very inexperienced team playing in a very, very tough Swallow conference from last year. Returning a lot of those players back, are there things that you can take away from what you've seen from them last year, and what's going to be the key tonight for River Ridge tonight?
Yeah, I watched them a few times this summer. They're pretty long. I think, they're going to give some trouble on the boards. They can, match up pretty good with us inside. So, it's just, and, we just have to do a good job on the perimeter on the Larson kid and try to play team defense, basically.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time. Have some fun. Good luck tonight, and good luck during the season.
All right, thank you very much, Riley.
Yep, that's Jim Wagner, head coach of the River Ridge Timberwolves, and we'll have more on the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show after this on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Brian Peterson of the Peterson Agency in Argyle if auto owners make sense for you.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Pregame 3.
Raleigh Chiefs pregame show continues on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, getting ready for River Ridge and Fennimore in non-conference boys basketball to tip off the 2024-2025 boys basketball season. Let's run down the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for the River Ridge Timberwolves. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Starters for the Timberwolves tonight include a 6-foot junior wearing number 0, Brandon Davis. A 5'10 senior wearing number 1, Ty Adrian. A 6'2 senior wearing number 21, Andrew Nice. A 6'4 senior wearing number 24, Elliot Thornton. And rounding out the starting lineup, a 5'11 senior wearing number 34, Luke Patterson. Again, River Ridge coached by Jim Wagner in his second season with River Ridge. Previously coached at Wazeeka Steuben. His overall career record is 125 wins and 71 losses. He is assisted by the JV coach Dan Morris, Nate Copsey, and Gavin Steiber. And now the starting lineup for the Fennimore Golden Eagles. Their starters tonight include a 6'4 junior wearing number 3, Jude Kinney. A 6'4 senior wearing number 4, Evan Larson. A 5'8 sophomore wearing number 5, Reese Kelly. A 6'3 senior wearing number 11, Isaac Hinkle. And a 5'11 senior wearing number 23, Matthew Winch. Fennimore is coached by Troy Larson in his 7th season with the Fennimore Golden Eagles. His overall record, 85 wins and 63 losses. He's assisted by Kobe Zwiebelhofer and volunteer coach Joe Carl. Those are tonight's Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. We'll take one more time out, and we'll come back with the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game and the opening tip between River Ridge and Fennimore. This has been the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Tip-off coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 1. Tune in to the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf weekday mornings from 5 to 6 a.m. Bob Mittendorf is the premier agriculture voice in the tri-state area, and he's teamed up with Southwest Tech to give you the latest agricultural news, markets, and a whole lot more. So don't miss the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf right here on 97.7 Country and WGLR.com. Southwest Tech. This is where you belong.
As if driving isn't hard enough, now it's that time of the year when the deer seem to be on nearly every corner of the road. Watch out and drive cautiously, especially at dawn and dusk. If you should happen to have an encounter with a deer, do the smart thing and call collision specialists of Dodgeville, Fennimore, and Livingston to handle everything from towing, rental and loaner cars to high-quality repairs in a quick turnaround time. Our annual Hit a Deer, Get a Cow contest is underway. Call or stop in today at Collision Specialists, the deer repair experts.
In Game 1.
The Fennimore Mean Machine with tonight's national anthem from Fennimore High School. Great way to begin our high school boys basketball season. So get my levels back where it needs to be. There we go. Player introductions going on now. We ran down the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups a moment ago. Let's get you the colors of the game presented by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. River Ridge in their road black jerseys with purple letters and numbering. River Ridge written across the chest. The River Ridge paw print logo on the back side of the jersey on the shoulder blades. And Fennimore in their home white jerseys with Fennimore written across the chest in maroon with golden numbers and some golden maroon stripes going up and down each side of the jersey. Those are tonight's colors of the game, presented by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Again on our Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox and Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. One other game on Queen Bee Radio tonight. We have Belmont at Cuba City and girls basketball action. Rob Spangler has a call of that on Super Hits 106, and you can watch the game on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as well. Elliott Thornton will go to center court for River Ridge to jump at the center circle, and we'll see who Fennimore decides to send to get the party started on opening night of boys basketball across the state of Wisconsin. And it will be number 4, Evan Larson, coming to the center circle to tip off our non-conference boys basketball game on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Larson taps it back. Fennimore controls it, working from right to left, as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Jude Kinney gives out to the top, or gets the pass from Reese Kelly. Now to Larson in the left corner. Dribbles to the top of the arc. Larson in the paint, kicks out to the corner to Winch. Winch cross-court pass to Kinney on the left wing. Kinney driving in, runs into a double team and a whistle and a held ball. And the alternate possession gives it to River Ridge. 23 seconds gone by in the game. And River Ridge with their first possession of the game. Brandon Davis walks it across center court, angling towards the right side, picks up his dribble, gives out to the top to Ty Adrian. Ball works its way back to Davis in the right corner, overhead pass back to the top to Nice. Nice to Adrian. Now to the left corner, Adrian trying to get the ball back, but it goes into the backcourt, and he's going to pick up the ball, and that'll be a turnover for River Ridge. Under a minute gone by, both teams coming up empty in their first few possessions. Clare Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, part to support our community events. Clare Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Larson gets the inbound pass, runs into a double team, and Thornton comes away with the basketball for River Ridge. Still scoreless. Davis driving in the paint, runs into a double team, but able to pass his way out of it. Now Nice with it on the right wing. Nice skips it into Thornton. Thornton trying to back down, and a travel called against Thornton. "17 minutes remaining in the first half, just a minute gone by in the boys basketball season. River Ridge and Fennimore still scoreless as the ball is loose, and River Ridge able to come away with the turnover again. Davis goes in the paint, puts up a floater, right side of the iron, no good. Larson pulls down the rebound for Fennimore. Gives to Jude Kinney to walk it across the timeline. Kinney, right-handed dribble, stops his dribble, top of the arc, looking for a teammate to pass to, finds Reese Kelly on the right side. Kelly with a jab step, now a dribble. Ball works its way back to the left corner to Larson. Larson to Kinney on the right wing. Underhand toss to Winch. Winch dribbles behind his back, trying to shake off Ty Adrian, runs into a double team and a whistle as Davis comes away with the theft, but I believe it's a foul against River Ridge. Whistle Brandon Davis for his first foul. First personal, first team for River Ridge. And Fennimore will inbound right side of the basket. Woodlaw Offices, serving you in Fennimore and basketball, provides Grant County estate planning, elder law, probate, business law, real estate, municipal law. Call Bennett Woodlaw Office in Fennimore and Boscobel. Winch gets it, drives along the baseline, loses the basketball, and River Ridge comes away with the turnover. Davis skips ahead to Nice. Nice layup, too strong off target, and a whistle on the rebound. And they whistle up Elliott Thornton for his first personal, second team foul for River Ridge. Still scoreless, 16:07 to play in the first half as River Ridge applies some pressure in the backcourt as the inbound gets in to Reese Kelly. Kelly, right-handed dribble, gets across center court, gives back to Kinney. Kinney, open lane, now kicks out to the left corner. Larson thinks about a three, but decides to drive in instead. Runs into a double team back to Winch in the left corner. Winch trying to pass it, ball deflected. River Ridge comes away with the steal, but I think they say River Ridge stepped out of bounds. As Coach Jim Wagner not happy about the call there. It is Fennimore basketball as number 11, Isaac Hinkle, set to inbound baseline left side. The pass gets into Kinney. Now back to Hinkle. Top of the arc. Overhead pass to Kelly in the right corner. Kelly driving in. Runs into a double team. Trying to pass it inside. Davis comes away with the steal, but Fennimore steals it right back. And now another whistle as the ball goes out of bounds. 15:38 to go in the first half. Still scoreless here at Fennimore High School. Our audio stream tonight powered by Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. Anderson Weber Toyota, when you are ready. Isaac Hinkle with the ball over his head, looking for someone to pass to. And a 5-second violation called against Fennimore. And a timeout taken by Troy Larson. It's a 30-second stop. We'll stay here. Still scoreless with 15:38 to play in the first half between River Ridge and Fennimore. Tonight's game brought to you by Tim Slack Auction and Realty. They have buyers looking for agricultural, commercial, and residential properties. If you've been considering selling, call Tim, Kathy, Chase, and their staff today. Tim Slack Auction and Realty of Fennimore and Lancaster. By Sheetles Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schreiner for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Sheetles Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. By Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herms's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Herms's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herms's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. And by Woodlaw Office, serving you in Fennimore and Boscobel. They provide Grant County estate planning, elder law, probate, business law, real estate, municipal law. Call Ben at Woodlaw Office in Fennimore and Boscobel. Coming out of the Fennimore timeout, still scoreless as River Ridge gets it across center court. Brandon Davis gets a hand check foul drawn by Matthew Winch. And Winch will be charged with his first personal. River Ridge inbounding on the far sideline as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as Ty Adrian gives it to Davis. Davis right-handed dribble, top of the arc, switches to the left, now trying to cross over, loses his footing and loses the ball. Isaac Hinkle comes away with the steal, going to toss it back to Evan Larson to get it across center court. Larson has the ball poked away momentarily by Nice, but able to recover. Ball is deflected on the pass to Hinkle. Reese Kelly with it in the left corner and back out to the top to Kinney. Now back to Larson, right wing. Into the corner. Reese Kelly cross court pass. Ball stolen away by River Ridge. Now pulled away by Thornton. Now Ty Adrian in the paint. Tries to put up a shot. Shot is off target. Rolls off the side of the iron, but Andrew Nice pulls down the rebound for River Ridge. Adrian loads up for a jumper just beyond the free throw line. No good. Another offensive board for River Ridge. And a shot put up, but a whistle as number 24, Elliott Thornton, tries to go up. And he gets fouled on the way there. First free throws of the game coming up for Elliott Thornton. Shot 65% from the free throw line last season. Jude Kinney whistled up for his first personal of the game. And Thornton breaks our tie. 1-0 River Ridge, 14:44 to go in the first half. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Thornton loading up for his second free throw, knocks it down. Elliott Thornton with the first 2 points of the season for River Ridge, 2-0. River Ridge on top of Fennimore. 14:40 to play in the first half as Reese Kelly trying to get it across center court, but Luke Patterson all over him. Kelly able to get it across the timeline, kicks to Hinkle in the left corner. Hinkle dribbles out to the left wing, stops his dribble, looking for a teammate to pass to, finds Kelly. Kelly right-handed dribble, working on Patterson again. Goes back to the right wing and a catch-and-shoot three for number 1. Brady Roth is no good. River Ridge pulls down the rebound. They go on a fast break. Adrian puts up the shot. Shot doesn't go down, but a foul against Fennimore. That'll be team foul number 4 on the Golden Eagles. And Jude Kinney whistled up for his second personal of the game. And Corey Drazen, the 6'1" junior, will check in just a moment as Ty Adrian hits his first free throw. River Ridge 3, Fennimore nothing. 14:14 to go in the first half. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Adrian's second free throw is good. Perfect start at the free throw line for River Ridge, 4 for 4, and a 4-0 lead for the Wolves. On top of the Golden Eagles with 14:10 to go in the first half. Fennimore looking for a response. Reese Kelly in the right corner, being guarded by Ty Adrian. Switches from the left to the right hand. Now drives in the lane, runs into a double team, loses the ball, goes out of bounds. Last touch by River Ridge. Fennimore will keep possession. As Isaac Hinkle will inbound baseline right side of the basket. Bryan's auto body and paint specialist. The pros at Bryan's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Bryan's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. As a Hinkle stops his dribble right side of the paint, gets to Kelly, gets it right back in the right corner. Hinkle dribbles to the right wing. Being guarded by Thornton, stops his dribble. Defender all over him, and the ball is poked into the backcourt by Davis. Ty Adrian recovers it for River Ridge, tries to put up a shot, loses his footing. And we'll see what the call is this time, and it might be another foul on Fennimore. They call Reese Kelly for his first personal, and that is team foul number 4. For the Golden Eagles, and Adrian misses his first free throw on this trip. He's now 2 for 3. Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Step into Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Learn more at mountaincitybank.com. Adrian's second free throw on this trip off the back iron, no, and Fennimore pulls down the rebound. Still 4-0, 13 and a half minutes to play in the first half as Larson tries to go up, but he is double teamed. Coach Jim Wagner wanting a jump ball, but they're going to say a foul against River Ridge. That'll be Ty Adrian's second personal of the game. Both teams with 14 fouls in this first half. As Isaac Hinkle set to inbound baseline left side of the basket. Hinkle's inbound pass gets into Corey Drazen, now back out to the left wing to Brady Roth. Roth, cross-court pass near side to Hinkle. Now in the corner is number 2, Sean Yankee Fiedler, who just checked in. Hinkle gets it to Roth. Roth under the basket, runs into a double team, kicks back out to left corner. Brandon Davis deflects the pass, and River Ridge comes away with another steal. Another fast break for River Ridge. Davis goes up, ball ricochets on the bottom of the backboard, and Fennimore pulls down the rebound. Still 4-0 with under 13 minutes to play in the first half. River Ridge on top of the Golden Eagles. Non-conference boys basketball on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Yankee Fiedler gives over to the right corner. As Hinkle dribbles out of it, gives out to the top to Brady Roth. Roth, left-handed dribble, into the paint, back out to the left wing. Now left corner, catch and shoot, 3 for Drazen, off the front of the rim, no good. And it is River Ridge coming down with the rebound. Noah Copsey coming back the other way. He tries to put up a shot. Layup is no good, rolls off the side of the rim, but he'll go to the free throw line for his first free throws of the season. Noah Copsey, a 5'10 sophomore. Logging his first varsity minutes, looking for his first points of the season. And he banks the first free throw in. 5-0 River Ridge, all the points coming from the free throw line so far tonight. As Sean Yankee Fiedler was charged with the personal for Fennimore, and Copsey hits the second free throw. River Ridge 6, Fennimore nothing. 12:28 to play in the first half. Brady Roth gets it across the timeline, trying to shake off Carter Copsey, who just checked in. Shot put up in the lane, no good for Roth, but a foul against River Ridge. Both teams now with 5 fouls in this first half. And Noah Copsey charged with his first personal. Made 2 free throws and gets caught cheating on the next possession as Roth misses the first free throw. Fennimore looking for their first point of the game, trailing 6-0. Roth's second free throw, swished it. River Ridge 6, Fennimore 1. 12:15 to play in the first half. Brandon Davis walks it across center court for River Ridge, angling towards the right side. Switches to the left hand, gets a screen, and now kicks out to the left corner, catch and shoot 3, but a whistle before that. And a foul called against number 2, Brock Bungie. his first personal. River Ridge with 16 fouls now in this first half. One away from putting Fennimore in the bonus. Brady Roth gets to Drazen. Now out to the top to Hinkle. Hinkle back to Roth on the left wing. Trying to jab step off. Brandon Davis now spins in the paint. Stops his dribble, ducks under, puts up a floater off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, trying to pass out of it, and Copsey collects the rebound for River Ridge. Pushes ahead to Nice. Copsey gets it right back, trying to shake off his defender, finds Carter Copsey on the right side. Ball coming back the other way, deflected out of bounds. Pass intended for Brock Bungie. And Fennimore knocks it out of bounds. River Ridge will inbound on the far sideline with 11 and a half minutes to go. In half number one, 6-1, River Ridge on top of Fennimore. Copsey out to the top to Nice. Nice back out to Davis. Davis driving in the paint, runs into a double team, kicks out to Copsey in the left corner. Copsey drives back in, gives back to Davis in the left corner. Davis stops his dribble, gets to Copsey on the left wing, now out to the top to Bungie. Bungie finds Noah Copsey. Copsey runs into a double team on the right wing, gives back to Davis to reset. 11 minutes to play in the first half. Davis in the lane, banks it in for two. First field goal for River Ridge. 2-point deposit for Brandon Davis, 8-1. River Ridge on top of Fennimore, 10:50 to play in the first half. Drazen dribbles out of the corner, now back to the right corner is Brady Roth. Finds a pass, ball deflected by Bungie, trying to track it down, goes into the backcourt, and an over and back called against Fennimore as Troy Larson wants an explanation on that one. And now Elliott Thornton checks back in for River Ridge. That'll send Andrew Nice to the bench. Jude Kinney checking back in for Fennimore as well. That will send number 0, Corey Drazen, to the bench as some miscommunication about who is going to check out for Fennimore. Inbound pass gets into Brandon Davis, 8-1. River Ridge on top of Fennimore, 10:35 to play in the first half. Davis in the lane again, tries to pass out of it, but a whistle under the basket. And Jude Kinney picks up his third personal already. And we'll see if Coach Larson's going to keep him in. He's going to be in for just a moment as Bungie is going to inbound baseline left side of the basket. Inbound pass gets into Davis. Davis pump fakes, has the ball blocked from behind by Larson, and Fennimore gets the basketball, but a whistle as they pull that one back in. And now what's the call here? Brandon Davis whistled up for his second personal, and that puts Fennimore at the free throw line for freebie free throws the rest of the first half. A 1-on-1 coming up. So I believe it's number 11, Isaac Hinkle, at the free throw line. 8-1, River Ridge on top of Fennimore, 10:27 to play in the first half. Hinkle loads up for the free throw. Southpaw shooter misses the free throw. Thornton pulls down the rebound. Pulls back the other way. Davis gives to Bungie on the left wing. Bungie has an open lane, puts up a floater, banks it in, and deposits two. Brock Bungie with his first field goal, 10-1. River Ridge on top of Fennimore, closing in on 10 minutes to play until halftime. Evan Larson switching from the left to the right hand. Now between the circles, trying to shake off Thornton, gets a screen from Hinkle. Dribbles with the right hand into the paint, runs into a double team, loses the ball momentarily. Hinkle recovers on the right wing. On the right corner, Matthew Winch, catch and shoot three off the side of the rim, no good. And Larson has the ball swatted out of bounds by Thornton. And Fennimore will keep possession. Stops the clock with 9:44 to go in the first half. River Ridge 10, Fennimore 1. Andrew Nice checking back into the game as Brandon Davis will take a seat for River Ridge. Hinkle tries to skip it in, ball stolen away by River Ridge. Bungie gives to Noah Copsey to walk it across center court. Copsey right-handed dribble, gives to the right corner to Bungie, now to Nice on the right wing. Nice, back out to the corner. Gives a screen to Bungie. Trying to give it back to Nice in the corner. Loses it momentarily, but recovers. Brock Bungie barking out the signals. 9:13 to play in the first half. River Ridge with a 10-1 lead over the Golden Eagles. Dribbles into the paint. Shot put up. Ball rolls off the rim, and a scramble for the rebound. Copsey able to recover it. Tries to pass it down low to Bungie, but it's stolen away by Hinkle. And River Ridge gets it right back. Shot put up and ball swatted away by Reese Kelly. But Nice able to recover for River Ridge to keep possession. Bungie dribbling on the far right wing. Is back to Nice in the right corner. Nice. Dribbles into the paint, kicks out left wing, catch and shoot, three for Copsey! And Carter Copsey gets the three-point party started for River Ridge. 13-1, River Ridge on top, and a timeout taken by Fennimore. It's a full stop, we'll take 1-2. River Ridge 13, Fennimore 1, 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Back after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 2.
Here at 97.7 Country WGLR, we love giving you things. The best variety of country, news, entertainment, and of course, prizes.
Before we go any further, I'm going to lay down a few rules.
If you participate in any of our giveaways and contests, remember, contests are generally open to U.S. residents 18 years and older and reside within our terrestrial listening area. Other age restrictions may apply. You can only win once per 30 days or once per promotion or contest. Employees, agents, and affiliates of the station, Queen Bee Radio Incorporated, Morgan Murphy Media, contest sponsors, and other radio, television, and print advertising companies are ineligible to win. Other restrictions apply. No purchase necessary. All entries completed or blank. Any and all materials pertaining to a contest are the property of Queen Bee Radio. Prize winners have 30 days to pick up their prize at the Queen Bee Radio offices, 51 Means Drive, Platteville, Wisconsin, 53818. Bring your ID. A signature may be required. Unclaimed prizes will be disposed of at the discretion of Queen Bee Radio. All decisions are final. Winners are responsible for all taxes, fees, usage charges, tariffs, and other fees associated with their prize. Queen Bee Radio makes no guarantee of any awarded prizes and is released from all liability. A full list of our general contest rules can be found online at WGLR.com or at the Queen Bee Radio offices.
I got it!
Keep listening for your next chance to win on 97.7 Country.
In game 2.
River Ridge with a 13-1 lead over Fennimore as we begin the 2024-2025 boys basketball season. Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Reese Kelly with the basketball for Fennimore, dribbles into the paint, runs into a triple team, trying to find a teammate, finds Corey Drazen on the left wing. Tries to skip it down low to Winch. Winch trying to pass it back out immediately, finds Brady Roth at the top of the arc. Drazen dribbles to the free throw line, runs into another double team, finds Brady Roth cutting towards the basket, puts up a layup, ball bounces off the back of the rim, and Thornton pulls down the rebound for River Ridge and is immediately fouled. I believe they're going to whistle up number 2, Sean Yankee Fiedler. That'd be his second personal. And now both teams in the bonus, 17 fouls each with 8 minutes to play in the first half. That's number 24, Elliott Thornton, 2 for 2 at the free throw line so far tonight. A 1-on-1 coming up here. And he knocks down the first. 3 points now for Elliott Thornton. Game tonight brought to you by Russell Offices, here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Offices. Thornton misses the second free throw on this trip, and the score remains 14-1. River Ridge on top of Fennimore, 7:53 to play until halftime. As a volleyball for the rebound and a foul called against River Ridge. I believe they're going to call a hold on Thornton. Or no, are they whistling up Ty Adrian? That'd be his third personal. Team foul number 8 for River Ridge, and free throws coming up for Sean Yankee Fiedler, looking for his first points of the game. And he misses the free throw off the back iron. River Ridge pulls down the rebound. 14-1, River Ridge on top of Fennimore, 7:40 to play until the Peterson Agency halftime report. Andrew Nice with it on the right corner, now to Patterson on the left wing. Patterson stops his dribble at the right elbow. Back to Nice right wing, Carter Copsey left wing, left corner, Patterson. Is back to Copsey. Copsey catch and shoot 3, same spot, knocks it down again. Carter Copsey with his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 6 points in total, and it's a 17-1 lead in favor of River Ridge. Reese Kelly gets it across the timeline. Dribbles with the left hand. Pass deflected and stolen away by River Ridge. Andrew Nice with the theft, gives to Noah Copsey to get across center court. Finds Carter Copsey in the left corner. Underhand toss to Noah Copsey. Ball works his way to the right corner to Patterson. Patterson, baseline. Finds Thornton, and Thornton's jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Fennimore pulls down the rebound. Corey Drazen there to crash the board. Brady Roth on the right wing. Stops his dribble, and he took an extra step, a travel on Fennimore. Stops the clock with 6:40 to go in the first half. Evan Larson checking back into the game for Fennimore as he tries to help dig his team out of a 17-1 deficit. River Ridge on top. Inbound pass goes to Noah Copsey. Copsey gets it across the center court right on top of the Fennimore Golden Eagles logo. Luke Patterson with the top of the arc gives over to the right side. And a three-pointer put up. It's a long two for number 3, Reese Drew. Reese Drew off the bench, knocking down a big shot. 19-1. River Ridge on top of Fennimore. Strong start for River Ridge. Reese Kelly with the right hand. Kicks out to the corner. Drazen puts up a shot, blocked from behind, and Thornton collects the steal for River Ridge. Ball pushed ahead to Luke Patterson in the corner, and Patterson tries to pass to a teammate, but Matthew Winch going to be called for a hand check foul. Tried to reach in. Second personal on Matthew Winch, team foul number 8. And 1-on-1 free throws coming up for Luke Patterson. Patterson, a 53% free throw shooter last year. And the free throw is good, so Patterson earns another one. Makes it 20-1 in favor of River Ridge with 5:55 to play in the first half. Breckler Insurance for auto, business, farm, home, health, and life insurance. See Steve Lindusky at Breckler Insurance in Fennimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. Patterson misses the second free throw. Score remains 20-1 in favor of River Ridge. On top of Fennimore, non-conference boys basketball at 97.7 Country WGLR as Matthew Winch had the ball under the basket, tried to pass out of a double team, but the ball is knocked out of bounds by Andrew Nice. And it will be Fennimore inbounding baseline left side. Matthew Winch set to throw it in. Winch trying to lob it in. Ball is deflected by Eric Nichols. And River Ridge comes away with another steal. Patterson gets it across center court, pushes ahead to Noah Copsey on the right wing, now to the right corner. Ball back at the top for Reese Drew. Has the ball poked away momentarily, but recovers it before it goes into the backcourt. Noah Copsey in the left corner, trying to shake off Corey Drazen. Underhand toss to Nichols in the left corner, stops his dribble, looking for a teammate to pass to, finds Noah Copsey. Noah Copsey trying to shake off Matthew Winch. And Copsey trying to break away, but Winch going to be called for a hand check foul again. That'd be his third personal, team foul number 9, and Copsey back at the free throw line. Noah Copsey 2 for 2 at the free throw line so far tonight. Stops the clock with 5:13 to play until halftime. River Ridge 20, Fennimore 1. Copsey's free throw, swishes it. He's out 3 for 3 at the line. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Jury and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Copsey's second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. And Fennimore pulls down the rebound. River Ridge with a 20-point lead. River Ridge 21, Fennimore 1. Just over 5 minutes to play until halftime. Isaac Hinkle. Gets to Reese Kelly on the right wing. Kelly being guarded by Noah Copsey. Dribbles to the free throw line, loses the ball, and River Ridge comes away with another steal. Ball pushed ahead, ball deflected, and River Ridge able to keep possession. Ball given to Eric Nichols, loads up for 3, right wing, front of the rim, no good. Patterson there with the offensive board. Gives to Reese Drew. Drew with the jumper on the left elbow, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and Copsey able to keep it alive for River Ridge. Reese Drew at the top of the arc. Goes with the left hand, and a timeout taken by River Ridge. It's a 30-second timeout. Stops the clock with 4:29 to go until halftime. River Ridge 21, Fennimore 1. We'll stay here. Say that our game is brought to you by Claire Bank with 3 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. And by First Supply of Platteville, your total commercial plumbing and heating wholesale outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts rely on First Supply in Platteville. Timmerman Salons of Platteville. Call Todd Timmerman to find out how you can save by going green with solar solutions. Timmerman Salons of Platteville and Timmerman Salons LLC.com. Guys Truck and Tractor for heavy-duty towing and recovery, reliable 24-hour roadside service and long-distance transports. Call on Guys Truck and Tractor in Kieler and at guystruck.com. River Ridge with 4 timeouts remaining. Fennimore with 3. As River Ridge has possession of the basketball coming out of the timeout. River Ridge 21, Fennimore 1. As Reese Drew has the ball on the left wing, gives out to the top to Luke Patterson. Patterson trying to shake off his defender, gives back to Drew on the left wing. Drew takes the dribble, skips it inside to Nice. Nice runs into a double team, tries to muscle his way in, and the ball rattles out of the hoop. How did that one not drop? But Fennimore gets the rebound. Hinkle finds Brady Roth in the right corner. Roth dribbles out of the corner, and a rhythm jumper at the free throw line off the front of the rim, no good, but a foul against River Ridge. Stops the clock, but 3:57 to go till halftime. River Ridge with a 20-point lead. And Brady Roth at the free throw line has the only point for Fennimore. He was 1 for 2 in his last trip. Foul's called against Eric Nichols, his first personal. Team foul number 9 for River Ridge. And this free throw is knocked down for Brady Roth. Roth is now 2 for 3. Subs coming in for River Ridge. Elliott Thornton and Brandon Davis check in. As that will send Nichols and Reese Drew to the bench. Second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound River Ridge. Score remains River Ridge 21, Fennimore 2. 3:50 to go till halftime. Davis looking at Coach Wagner to get some instructions. Skips it over to the right side to Brock Bungie. Works his way back to Davis in the left corner. Davis, left wing, now under the basket. Has the ball knocked away. Last touch by Fennimore. And River Ridge will inbound, baseline, right side of the basket. Davis set to throw it in. 3:38 to go till halftime. Davis gets it into the left corner to Bungie. Underhand toss back to Davis in the left corner. Davis trying to spin off Hinkle. Finds a teammate and a three-pointer on the right wing. No good for Patterson, and Fennimore collects the rebound. Eagles try to push it down the floor. Brady Roth with it in the left corner. Has the ball poked away from behind it. Another theft for River Ridge. Patterson pushes ahead to Davis. Davis loses his footing momentarily, and he's going to be called for a travel. Don't know if he was trying to draw a reach in or just trying to weave his way through traffic, but he definitely lost his footing and took a couple extra steps. Turnover River Ridge, and Fennimore trying to find some offense in the final 3 minutes of this first half. River Ridge with a 21-2 lead, and a ball knocked out of bounds. Fennimore said it was off Ridge. Ridge said it was off Fennimore. Official says it's River Ridge ball. It's in the area where I can't see the River Ridge student section standing in front of me. Can't see the sideline from my vantage point as Thornton pulls up a shot. Can't get the shot to go down, and Fennimore gets the rebound. Eagles quickly back the other way, and the shot is blocked by Thornton as Roth loads up for three. Straight ahead, airballs it short of the rim, and a whistle on the rebound. Is Larson going to be called for a foul? 2:41 to go till halftime, 21-2, River Ridge on top. And Larson called for his first personal. Double bonus time for River Ridge as Thornton goes to the line. Thornton 3 for 4 at the line. Hits the first. Game tonight brought to you by Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. 22-2. Make it 23-2 as Thornton converts both free throws on this trip. River Ridge a strong start to begin the first game of the boys basketball season. Evan Larson with the ball on the left wing. Dribbles into the paint, now back out to the right side. Sean Yankee Fiedler. Fiedler gets to Hinkle on the right wing. Being guarded by Thornton. Now drives in, runs into a double team. Back out to the top to Roth. Roth spinning off his defender. Puts up a shot with the left hand. Knocks it down. Brady Roth with his first field goal of the game. The first field goal for Fennimore. 23-4 as Fennimore comes away with the steal. Skips ahead to Roth. Roth loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? And it is River Ridge ball. That may have been knocked out of bounds from behind by a River Ridge player, but River Ridge gets possession. 1:56 to go till halftime. 23-4, River Ridge on top. As Noah Copsey gets it across center court. Copsey tosses over to Patterson on the high right wing. Now decides to dribble, finds Carter Copsey, rhythm three, left wing, knocks it down! Carter Copsey, 3 for 3 from the three-point arc. 26-4, River Ridge on top. Ball in the right corner for Fennimore. Hinkle finds Drazen on the right wing. Drazen underhand toss to Larson. Cuts his way into the paint. Scoop layup, no good, but a foul against River Ridge. I believe this is on Andrew Nice. Nice whistled up for his first personal. Both teams in the double bonus now. Larson misses the first free throw. Score remains 26-4 with 1:22 to go till halftime. Larson knocks this free throw down. Evan Larson with his first point. River Ridge still leads 26-5 with 1:15 to go till the Peterson Agency halftime report. Patterson on the right wing. Ball skipped into Thornton. Thornton double team, kicks back out to Nice. Back down low to Thornton. Thornton takes on the double team, puts up a shot off the side of the rim, no good. Second chance, no good. Third time the charm, yes it is, and count the bucket and the foul. Elliott Thornton able to muscle that one in off the backboard. Deposits two, has an opportunity to convert a three-point play. Isaac Hinkle called for the personal foul. That's his first. As Thornton loads up for his freebie. And he gets it to go. River Ridge 29, Fennimore 5, under a minute to play till halftime. Drazen gets it across center court, stops his dribble on the left wing, looking for a teammate, finds Hinkle between the rings, now over to Roth on the right side. Roth, left-handed dribble into the paint, takes on Copsey, kicks out to the left corner. Drazen finds Hinkle on the right wing, now in the right corner. Sean Yankee Fiedler dribbles out of it, back to the right corner once again. Hinkle back out to the top. Works his way to Drazen, now to Roth in the left corner. Roth steps out of bounds, not knowing where he was on the court. And River Ridge forces another turnover, 29-5. River Ridge on top. And we'll see if the Wolves hold for the final possession. Noah Copsey taking his time, getting across center court. Switching from the right to the left hand. Now to the left side to Bungie. Patterson back to Bungie on the left wing. Back out to the top. 10 seconds to go till halftime. Ball skipped into Nice. Finds Thornton down low. Reverse layup. Bounces off the side of the rim. Fennimore pulls down the rebound. 2 seconds to go. And a long three to close out the half. Off the back iron, no. And we go to halftime with River Ridge leading Fennimore 29-5. Coming up next, we'll bring you the Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Ryan Peterson specializes in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. We'll recap the first half scoring. We'll check in on the shoebox scoreboard. Tell you what we have coming up in our high school sports coverage, as well as Badgers sports and Packers football coming up this week. Very busy week during the week for Thanksgiving. Packers play Thursday night. Badgers play Friday. We'll tell you all about it coming up next on the Peterson Agency halftime report on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
in Game 3.
Do you remember the last time you checked your well water to see if it was safe to drink? Bacteria can leak into your well in as little as 6 months. The Department of Natural Resources recommends that you check your well annually for contaminants. LV Labs on South Madison Street in Lancaster, Wisconsin can test your water to make sure that what's in your glass is safe for you and your family to drink. Stop in or give them a call to pick up your test kit today. Visit LV Labs on Facebook or call 608-723-4096.
The weather can be unpredictable in the tri-states. Tune into 97.7 WGLR and we'll keep you up to date on all the cancellations and delays affecting the tri-states. Cancellations and delays are presented by Avercamp Auto Body. This is Rose from Avercamp Auto Body on Main Street in Platteville. You can rely on us for complete and professional auto body repair services. Whether it's paint, frame straightening, or collision repair, we do it all. Avercamp Auto Body celebrating 10 years in business on Main Street in Platteville. Check us out on Facebook and online at avercampautobody.com.
In Game 3.
Halftime at Fennimore High School of River Ridge with a 29-5 lead over the Fennimore Golden Eagles in non-conference boys basketball to tip off the 2024-2025 boys basketball season. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Coming up next, we'll bring you the Peterson Agency halftime report. We'll recap the first half stats. As I tally up all that, we should have that ready to go after this timeout. Back after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
Are you interested in a free checking account? Do you need a debit card today with no delay? We now offer instant issue on our debit cards. Hi, my name is Sarah Rogers, your branch manager, retail lending officer from Mound City Bank in Cuba City. When you open your checking account, we can now issue your debit card so you have purchasing access to your account the day it's open. Stop by or call us at 608-744-2141 for more details or questions. Mound City Bank is proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In Game 4.
River Ridge 29, Fennimore 5 at the half. In our non-conference boys basketball matchup on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Welcome to the Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specializes in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. Well, as the score would indicate, it's been all River Ridge through one half of play. River Ridge getting most of their point production. However, from the free throw line, both teams hit the double bonus in the foul category, which led to free throws for River Ridge, and they were able to convert. They were 12 of 16 from the free throw line in the first half, and the leading scorer for River Ridge so far is Carter Copsey. He has 3 3-pointers in the first half, and he was followed up by Elliott Thornton. He has 8 points on his stat line. 3 points for Noah Copsey, going 3 for 4 at the free throw line. And then 2 points each for Brandon Davis, Ty Adrian, Brock Bungie, and Reese Drew. And Luke Patterson is 1 of 2 at the free throw line. The only River Ridge player who saw action but did not score was Eric Nichols. As for Fennimore, they are 3 of 8 at the free throw line, unable to capitalize on the free throws in the first half. Leading scorer is Brady Roth with 4 points, 2 for 4 at the line, and a 2-point field goal. That's the only field goal Fennimore on the game, and the only other point came from Evan Larson. He went 1 for 2 on his free throw trip. Isaac Henkel 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Or 0 for 1, I should say. And Sean Yankee Fiedler also 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Other players who saw action and did not score include Jude Kinney, who started and has not scored. Reese Kelly started and has not scored. And Matthew Wench started but has not scored. Again, our halftime score, 29-5. Fennimore on top of River Ridge. We'll take a timeout and we'll see if we can get some scoring updates on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest, as the Peterson Agency halftime report continues after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5, Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
In Game 5.
Wrapping up our Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specializing in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. Our halftime score here at Fennimore High School. River Ridge all over Fennimore, 29-5 through one half of play. Let's check in on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Some girls basketball scores we can tell you about. Potosi Cassville with a 28-16 lead at the half. And then over on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, fun girls basketball matchup. The Cuba City Cubans leading the Belmont Braves by 10, 36-26. Is the score there. Rob Spengler with the call of that one again on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll take one more timeout and we'll bring you the start of the second half. River Ridge leading 29-5 over the Fennimore Golden Eagles. This has been the Peterson Agency halftime report, again presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specializing in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. Second half coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 6.
Start of the second half from Fennimore High School. River Ridge with a 29-5 lead over the Fennimore Golden Eagles on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Fennimore will take possession to begin the second half. Fennimore working from left to right as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Reese Kelly gets the inbound pass in the backcourt, trying to shake off Luke Patterson at center court. Able to get it across the timeline, gives to Hinkle on the left wing. Hinkle overhead pass out to the top to Matthew Winch. Winch dribbles with the left hand. Now finds Larson. Larson takes on a double team in the paint, puts up a floater off the side of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound for Hinkle. Ball given to the top to Kinney. Now to Kelly. Catch and shoot three on the left wing. Off the back iron, no, as Thornton pulls down the rebound for River Ridge. Pushes ahead to Ty Adrian to get it across center court. Now dribbles between the rings. Gives to Brandon Davis. Fires a cross-court pass. Nice. Thinks about a three, but dribbles to the left side of the paint. Now to Adrian. Adrian. Step and pop jumper. Short of the rim. No good. Thornton there for the rebound, and the putback is good. Elliott Thornton now in double figures with 10 points and a 31-5 lead in favor of River Ridge. As Kinney gets it across center court barely, but has to give to Evan Larson as he gets into a trap. And now a held ball called by the officials, and the alternate possession gives it to River Ridge. Our game tonight, brought to you by Donnie's Tire and Auto. Call the only hooker in town for a 24-hour towing service at 568-3014. That's 568-3014. Your home for excellent car care is at Donnie's Tire and Auto in Dickeyville. Adrian on the left wing. Shakes off his defender, puts up a three off the side of the iron, no good. Evan Larson with the rebound for Fennimore. Gets to Kinney. Jude Kinney dribbles into the paint, loses his footing momentarily, loses the ball, and Fennimore, or River Ridge, comes away with the steal. Davis quickly back the other way, 2-on-1, gives to Nice, and Nice puts the layup down. Andrew Nice with his first points of the game. I thought he had a free throw in the first half, but River Ridge extends their lead 33-5 as a three-pointer put up on the right corner is no good by Kinney, and River Ridge with the rebound. Adrian coming back the other way, loses the ball momentarily, puts up a shot though, ricochets off the side of the rim, and Matthew Winch collects the rebound for Fennimore. Reese Kelly gets it across center court for the Golden Eagles, trying to shake off Luke Patterson as he retreats back to the sideline, loses the ball momentarily. Patterson trying to pull it down, but Hinkle able to recover it before it goes into the backcourt. Hinkle right-handed dribble, runs into the lane, shot not going to count. And a reach and foul called against River Ridge. Elliott Thornton called for his second personal, first team foul of the half for River Ridge. Ty Adrian playing with 3 fouls in that first half, and 3 fouls for Matthew Winch and Jude Kinney. As Evan Larson with the ball off the inbound, puts up a shot, ball rattles out, but he'll go to the line for 2. Second team foul for River Ridge. Andrew Nice called for the foul, that's his second. And Evan Larson, 1 for 2 on his last free throw trip. Hits the first on this one. Tonight's game brought to you by Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control with over 40 years of professional friendly service. Second free throw, no good, but the rebound, shot put up no good by Kinney. And River Ridge getting the defensive board that time, 33-6, our new score with 15:25 to go in regulation. Davis in the right corner, dribbles into the paint, finds Luke Patterson in the left corner, ball works its way again to the right wing. Adrian, cross-court pass to Patterson, skips down low to Thornton. Thornton runs into a double team, back out, Patterson catch and shoot, 3 in the left corner off the front of the rim, no good. And it's Larson pulling down the rebound. And Larson going to bring it across center court for Fennimore. Dribbles with the left hand and reaching, I believe, on Andrew Nice. Third personal, third team foul of the half for River Ridge as the foul is starting to pile up for the Wolves. First few minutes of the second half. So we go under 15 minutes to play in regulation. 33-6 the score. Kinney with the right hand loses the ball, but recovered in the corner by Hinkle. Hinkle dribbles to the high right wing, being guarded by Thornton. Dribbles with the left hand in the paint, and another whistle. And a push called against Thornton. 4 team fouls for River Ridge in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Fennimore inbounding baseline right side. Hinkle sets to throw it in. All over his head. Going to lob it to Winch at the top of the arc. Works its way to Kelly in the left corner. Reese Kelly dribbles, puts up a shot at the left elbow. Shot is off target, and the rebound collected by River Ridge. Ty Adrian walks it across center court for the Wolves. Gets to Patterson on the right side. Now back out to the top to Davis. Davis overhead pass to the left corner to Ty Adrian. Now down low to Nice. Finds Thornton cutting towards the basket, and he gets the shot to go. Elliot Thornton having a nice game, 12 points, and a 35-6 lead for River Ridge. As we are at the 14-minute mark to go in the game. Davis tries to go in for the steal, loses his footing, but Fennimore able to keep possession, and a scramble for the basketball at the top of the arc. River Ridge able to come away with the theft. 2-on-1, back the other way. Davis puts up the layup, gets the bucket to go, and the foul. Brandon Davis with his second field goal of the game. He's got 4 points, and it's 37-6. River Ridge on top of Fennimore. Isaac Henkel called for his second personal. First team foul of the half, and the first free throw of the season coming up for Brandon Davis. And Davis, a second team all-conference player in the Six Rivers West last year. Shot 63% from the free throw line last year. And he misses the free throw off the front of the rim, but a whistle. Brock Bungie called for a push. It'll be his second personal. 5 team fouls now for River Ridge in the second half, but a 37-6 lead. Evan Larson dribbles to the free throw line. Now ball works its way over to the right corner. Brady Roth finds Drazen on the left wing. Ball poked away from behind by Davis, but recovered by Roth on the right wing. Hinkle gets it back left wing. Now Larson right wing. Left-handed dribble. Switches between his legs, trying to work his way to the basket, and gets the floater to go somehow, some way. What a shot by Larson. 4 points for Evan Larson on the game, 37-8, River Ridge on top. Closing in on 13 minutes to go in regulation. Bungie gives to Adrian. Adrian fires a pass to Davis on the far sideline. Davis right-handed dribble. Right side of the paint, going baseline, and a push called against Fennimore, and I believe they're going to call this one on Corey Drazen. First personal, second team foul of the half for Fennimore. River Ridge inbounding baseline left side. People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Remember FDIC as Davis puts up a shot on the left wing. Off the back iron, no good, and Fennimore pulls down the defensive board. Isaac Henkel gets it across center court, 12:40 to go in the second half, 37-8. River Ridge on top of Fennimore. And another steal for the Wolves, coming back the other way, 2-on-2. Davis going for the layup, right-handed layup is good. And a timeout taken by Fennimore, I believe. It's a full timeout, we'll take one too. 12:27 to go. In our ball game, 39-8. River Ridge on top. Back after this on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Trade out and trade up with the Gia Milking Performance promotion at Fuller's Milker Center. For a limited time, trade out your old milking units and liners and immediately benefit by trading up to a better milking performance at substantial savings. Choose from the Gia IQ Milking Unit or the Classic 300E Milking Unit, both available with a GQ liner package. Plus, save if you need to swap Jetter cups too. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your Gia dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to find out how you can save big trading out and trading up on new Gia milking equipment technology.
It's the Black Friday sales event going on now at Turpin Motors. Financing as low as 0% with approved credit. Lease a 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Lone Star Crew Cab 4x4 for just $539 per month. Save over $7,500 on a 2024 Jeep Gladiator Sport, plus 10 2024 Ram ProMasters, over $10,000 off. In stock and ready for immediate delivery. Check out their large inventory and Black Friday specials on TurpinDodge.com. See Turpin for details on specific models and requirements. No payments till February during the Black Friday sales event at Turpin Dodge, Ram, and Jeep, JFK and Dodge Street in Dubuque.
In Game 7.
River Ridge 39, Fennimore 8. Under 12 and a half minutes to go in the game on our Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Jude Kinney loads up for three off the back iron. No. Brady Roth with the offensive rebound, turns around, puts up a shot, and gets it to go down. Brody Roth now with 6 points on the game for Fennimore. 39-10, the new score under 12 minutes to go. Brandon Davis with the ball, gets to Patterson, catch and shoot three, straight ahead, off the back iron, no, and the rebound pulled down by Corey Drazen, but ball stolen away immediately, and a shot put up by Ty Adrian, no good. Drazen pulls down the rebound this time, gets to Roth to get the Eagles across center court. Passes ahead to Drazen. Drazen skips it down low. Nice look for Kinney, but can't get the shot to go down. A volleyball for the rebound, and finally it's Bungie that's able to control it for River Ridge. And they get to Brandon Davis to set things up for the Wolves. 39-10 the score, 11:25 to go in the game. Ty Adrian overhead pass back to Luke Patterson, being guarded by Hinkle. Now back to Adrian right side. Davis met by Isaac Hinkle near the center court stripe. Trying to shake it off, loses the ball, goes off his heel. Davis is going to let it roll and finally pick it up, and it will be an over and back on River Ridge. Stops the clock with 11:07 to go. 39-10 our score. Woodlaw Office serving you in Fennimore and Basketball, provides Grant County estate planning, elder law, probate, business law, real estate, municipal law. Call Ben at Woodlaw Office in Fennimore and Basketball. And by Clare Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Clare Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Fennimore with the basketball, right side of the paint, and a whistle. Jude Kinney trying to get his way out of a double team, and a hand check foul called against River Ridge. Will be team foul number 6. And the first personal on Carter Copsey. Isaac Hinkle with the inbound pass, gets it in, and a shot put up on the right side, no good. Shot missed by Kinney off the back iron, and River Ridge collects the rebound. 10:45 to go, 39-10 the score. River Ridge on top of Fennimore. It's been all Wolves in this game, pretty much from start to finish. Adrian on the left wing, back to the left corner to Bungie, back to Adrian left wing. Adrian, back to Bungie. Bungie fires a pass down low to Davis, takes on a double team, but kicks out left corner. Three off the back iron, no, and a scramble for the rebound. Fennimore able to get it. And Fennimore tries to go in transition, but the ball is poked away momentarily. Brady Roth loads up for three on the left wing. Shot put up no good, and the rebound collected by Davis. Boy, Fennimore had numbers, but that brief poke away disrupted that. Now River Ridge with the ball again. Nice pass down low. Davis puts up the shot, banks it in, and I believe he drew the foul too. Brandon Davis with another and one opportunity. Now with 8 points on the game, makes our score 41-10 with 9:57 to go. As Jake Kretschmann checking in for the first time tonight, that will send Jude Kinney to the bench for Fennimore. Kretschmann seeing his first minutes tonight. As Davis loads up for the conventional three-point play. And this one rattles out. Score remains 41-10. Fennimore collects the rebound. Brady Roth tried to find a teammate down low, but a whistle. Or Roth actually tried to put up a shot. And he will go to the free throw line as another foul called against River Ridge, and that will be personal foul number 4 on Brandon Davis. Noah Copsey set to check in for River Ridge. As Roth loads up for the free throw, 9:49 to go. And Roth hits the first free throw. 7 points for him on the night. Game brought to you by Krantz Auto Parts, your local hardware, Hank and Napa dealers. See Rob Krantz as the crew of Krantz Auto Parts for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts of Fennimore. Second free throw also good for Roth. Makes the score 41-12. River Ridge on top with 9:45 to go in the ball game as Davis gives to Copsey as he gets it across center court. As he gets back to Davis on the right side. Tries a cross-court pass to Carter Copsey. Copsey going baseline, puts up a floater, short, but Thornton there to clean it up and put it in. Elliott Thornton with 14 points to lead the River Ridge scoring, makes it 43-12 with 9:20 to go. Roth in the right corner, dribbles to the right elbow, fires a pass to the near side for Drazen, loading up. Off the side iron, no. Brandon Davis with the rebound for River Ridge. Davis gets it across center court. Fires for Noah Copsey, a no-look pass. And it's stolen away by Fennimore. Eagles again, having numbers. And a turnaround floater, ball rattles out. Evan Larson there to clean it up and put it in. Nice rebound and put back by Evan Larson, makes it 43-14. River Ridge on top as Davis takes his time walking across the timeline. Back to Noah Copsey, near side, ball deflected and stolen away by Corey Drazen, pushing ahead to Hinkle. Hinkle with a 3-on-1, and the layup is good. Isaac Hinkle with his first points of the game. And Fennimore finding some offense and a timeout taken by Coach Jim Wagner of River Ridge, stopping the clock with 8:25 to go in the game. 43-16 our score. Back after this on WGLR, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 8.
Congress is poised to pass a bill to keep AM radio in cars, but time is running out. 82 million Americans risk losing the news, sports, talk, traffic, and vital emergency information they rely on. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress to pass this bill now.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
This is Peyton Dewitt, an over 4-year employee of Anderson Weber Toyota, proudly serving the tri-state area. Part of what makes us a unique car dealership is the combined 730 years of experience we bring to our customers. We are a 4th-generation, family-owned business with an average employee tenure of 14 years. Come see why we've been a staple in the tri-state area for over 70 years. Visit us next to Target in Dubuque or online at AndersonWeberToyota.com. Anderson Weber Toyota, when you're ready.
In game 8.
River Ridge 43. Fennimore 16, 8:25 to go in the ball game. Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. River Ridge coming out of the timeout. Noah Copsey with the basketball. There's a pass to the far side to Davis, and a travel called against River Ridge as they say number 2, Brock Bungie, took an extra step before dribbling, and it will be Fennimore's possession. Bytech Resource Management, agreed our way. Bytech Resource Management of Monroe, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors at Belmont Prairie du Chien, and Carey's Gutters and Doors.com. Brady Roth, catch and shoot 3 on the right corner, swishes it. Brady Roth with his first three-pointer, the first three-pointer for Fennimore on the game, and it's 43-19, under 8 minutes to go. River Ridge trying to close out Fennimore, but Fennimore showing some life here in the second half. Only 5 points in the first half. As Copsey finds Carter Copsey on the left corner. He tries to answer off the front iron, no good. And 2 River Ridge players collide for the rebound as Davis and Thornton try to pull it down at the same time. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be Fennimore basketball as Andrew Nice checks back into the game. As does Luke Patterson, sending Noah Copsey and Brock Bungie to the bench. 7:35 to go, 43-19, River Ridge on top. Brady Roth with the basketball, ball over his head, finds a teammate down low, and a scramble for the basketball. Ball stolen away by Davis, takes it away from Evan Larson. Davis in the lane, finds a teammate down low, shot put up and in for Elliott Thornton. Elliott Thornton now with 16 points on the game for River Ridge, 45-19, the new score, just over 7 minutes to go. Sean Yankee Fiedler gives to Brady Roth in the free throw lane, tries to fire a pass down low to Larson, goes off his fingertips and out of bounds, and River Ridge will take possession. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. Bouse Electric, call Brad, Adrian, and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric in Lancaster and Fennimore, and by WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-Brands.com. Brandon Davis with the basketball for River Ridge, finds Carter Copsey right side of the paint. Gives back out to Davis on the right wing. Davis finds Copsey, catch and shoot three in the corner. Ball off the iron, no good, goes out of bounds, and it will be Fennimore basketball, stopping the clock with 6:34 to go. River Ridge 45, Fennimore 19. Mount City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop in Mount City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Learn more at mountcitybank.com. As a shot is made by Jake Kreschman. Coming off the bench, his first field goal of the game, 45-21, the new score, 6:15 to play. Davis fires a pass to the corner, and now lob down low to Thornton, and Thornton gets whacked on the wrist. Hand check foul called against Fennimore. River Ridge keeps possession. Brandon Davis set to throw the inbound pass in on the right side of the basket. John Yankee Fiedler was called for the foul as Davis puts up a shot. Bunny shot in the front of the rim, goes out the back iron, no good. Fennimore pulls down the rebound. They can go back the other way quickly. A catch and shoot three on the right wing. Ball rattles out. Shot put up by number 0, Corey Drazen. River Ridge collects the rebound. 5:45 to play. Davis weaving his way through traffic. And a whistle on the way up. There'll be 2 free throws coming up for Brandon Davis. Jake Kreschman called for the foul. That's his first personal. Team foul number 5 for Fennimore. As Davis misses the first free throw on this trip. Russell Office is here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Offices and my Brian's Auto Body Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, call Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Davis does get the second free throw on this trip. Makes it 46-21, 5:35 to go. As Brady Roth puts up a shot, falls to the right side of the rim, and he's going to go to the free throw line as he got fouled on the way up. Elliot Thornton, personal foul number 4, team foul number 8. And the southpaw free throw shooter next on the first free throw. Game Center also brought to you by Anderson Weber Toyota and Dubuque. Powering our audio stream, Anderson Weber Toyota. When you are ready, Roth gets the second free throw to go down as well. 46-23, River Ridge doubling up the Fennimore Golden Eagles. That was the same score as the girls' game last night. River Ridge getting the win over Fennimore in girls hoops last night. 5:17 to go as the cross-court pass is out of bounds. It's deflected out of bounds by Kreschman, and it will be River Ridge basketball as Luke Patterson set to throw in the inbound pass, and he throws it into the backcourt to Ty Adrian. Adrian exchanges passes with Brandon Davis and fires it back to Ty Adrian. As Davis and Adrian just try and bleed out the clock. 5 minutes to go. 46-23 the score. Inbound down low to Thornton. Turns around off the front of the rim. No good. Tried to clean up his own mess. Pulls down the rebound, and they're going to call him for a travel. Lost his footing as he pulled down the rebound. And it will be Fennimore basketball. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, Better Health starts here in a technical foul. It's a technical on the River Ridge bench. So free throws coming up for Fennimore as Brady Roth at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. And he hits the first free throw on this trip. And he hits the second on this trip as well. Brady Roth now with 15 points on the game. for Fennimore, by far the leading scorer. Makes it 46-25 with 4:50 to go. As the inbound pass gets in to Roth. Roth finds Evan Larson left wing. Larson, right-handed dribble, runs into a double team. Puts up a shot, toilet ball's out, and he's going to go to the line as he got fouled on the way up. Team foul number 10 for River Ridge. So double free throws coming up for Fennimore the rest of the way in the final 4:40 as Patterson whistled up for his first personal. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. Larson loading up for his first free throw on this trip. Knocks it down. Seven points now for Evan Larson on the game. Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herms's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Herms's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville. Larson misses the second free throw. Score remains 46-26. River Ridge on top, closing in on 4.5 minutes to go in the game. And Davis trying to pass out of a double team, but River Ridge calls a timeout before that. And a 30-second stop. We'll keep it here. River Ridge 46, Fennimore 26 with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Game tonight brought to you by Sheetles Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Sheetles Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Tim Slack Auction and Realty has buyers looking for agricultural, commercial, and residential properties. If you've been considering selling, call Tim, Kathy, Chase, and their staff today. Tim Slack Auction and Realty of Fennimore and Lancaster. Claire Bank with 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. And by Wood Law Office, serving you in Fennimore and Boscobel. They provide Grant County estate planning, elder law, probate, business law, real estate, and municipal law. Call Ben at Wood Law Office in Fennimore and at Boscobel. River Ridge with 1 timeout remaining. Fennimore with 3 as Luke Patterson gets the inbound pass into Brandon Davis in the backcourt. 46-26 the score, 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Adrian with the basketball, tries to lob it to Thornton in the low post, runs into a double team, kicks out to Davis. Davis on the right wing, cross-court pass to Ty Adrian. Adrian retreats back closer to the center court stripe, and the pass is stolen away by Fennimore as Brady Roth comes back, loses the ball on the way up, and Kreshman puts it up, gets the bucket to go, and 1. Jake Kreshman able to clean up the mess, put the ball in, and he goes to the free throw line for 1 more. He's got 4 points on the game. 46-28. River Ridge on top. Fennimore with a significantly better second half in this game. Only 5 points in the first half. 23 in the second half, and this free throw is no good for Kreshman. But Fennimore gets the offensive board. Pass intended for Larson, poked away by Carter Copsey out of bounds. Clock is stopped with 4 minutes to go, and Evan Larson set to inbound on the left corner. Shoebox scoreboard update. Cuba City defeats Belmont in girls hoop 65-55. That went over on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Brady Roth loses the ball momentarily, able to collect it, and River Ridge comes away with the steal. Brandon Davis with the theft. Brandon Davis directing traffic, gets it across the timeline, stops his dribble just across the center court stripe, gets to Thornton. Thornton finds Carter Copsey on the near sideline. Exchanges passes with Matthew Nice. Copsey back with it on the high left wing. Skipped over to Davis. Davis back to Carter Copsey. Copsey with a left-handed dribble, finds Nice in the left corner. Patterson left wing. Back out to Copsey. Copsey with the ball over his head. 3:15 to go in the game. 46-28, River Ridge on top. Davis finds Carter Copsey, and Copsey gets called for a hand check foul as Roth gets whistled for his first personal. Team foul number 6. As Roth checks out of the game, Corey Drazen back in for Fennimore. 46-28 the score, 3 minutes to go. River Ridge trying to go to 1-0 on the season. And a theft by Fennimore back the other way. Shot put up by Shanyaki Fiedler, but a goaltend called against Thornton. Thornton's goaltend actually knocked the ball in. Are they saying that it's a foul on Thornton? Yes, they are. Oh, they do say it's a goaltend. It looked like that Fennimore was going to line up for free throws, so I thought there might have been a foul called against Thornton, but they're just going to count the basket. And it's 46-30, River Ridge on top. As Brandon Davis with the basketball out the pass from Carter Copsey as Davis is trapped on the far sideline. And Copsey gets fouled from behind by Evan Larson, stops the clock with 2.5 minutes to go. As Fennimore with signs of life. And we'll see if Carter Copsey can knock down these free throws for River Ridge. Copsey with 9 points, all of his points coming from beyond the arc. All in the first half as Copsey loads up for this free throw, and it rattles out no good. Thornton there for the rebound, and he gets the putback. (48-30) the new score, 2:18 to go, and another steal by River Ridge, and Copsey back the other way, and the right-handed layup is good. 11 points for Carter Copsey now, 50-30. 2 minutes to play in the game. Drazen gets it across center court with the left-handed dribble, finds a teammate in the left corner. That's Kreshman. Kreshman trying to go back to the top of the arc, looking for Shanyaki Fiedler, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter Copsey. Clock is stopped with 1:53 to go in the game. As Patterson checks out of the game for River Ridge. Brings Andrew Nice back in. Shot put up, no good by number 34, Grant Biba, who just checked in for Fennimore. 1:40 to go in the game. Pass down low for Nice, has his shot blocked. Thornton there, trying to get his way out of a triple team, and a whistle as Evan Larson wants a jump ball. It looks like Thornton's going to go to the free throw line. As they whistle up Kreshman for his second personal foul. Team foul number 8 for Fennimore. After the game, we'll have our post-game show. We'll pick out a tri-court turning point. As Thornton can't get the free throw to go, and a scramble for the rebound as Thornton runs into Drazen, and ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Fennimore basketball. Drazen set to throw in the inbound pass on the near sideline right in front of the River Ridge bench. Tosses it into Shanyaki Fiedler, who's going to walk it across the timeline. River Ridge up by 20. River Ridge 50, Fennimore 30. Ball skipped down low, shot put up, no good for Kreshman, but he got fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line for 2. Eric Nichols called for his second personal of the game. Just checking back in for River Ridge. And Kreshman misses the first free throw. Noah Copsey checking in for Carter Copsey. Cousins swapping places. Let's close out the final minute, 19. River Ridge up by 20. As Kreshman's free throw is good. Going 1 for 2 on this trip makes it 50-31. River Ridge on top as the Wolves try and close things out. River Ridge going to go to 1-0 on the season. Their next game will be December 5th against Benton. Then they have games at home against Cassville on the 10th, and then the 13th they go to Pecatonica. Fennimore's next game will be Saturday against Prairie du Chien here. There's a whistle with 49.5 seconds to go. Kreshman called for his third personal, and that will send Noah Copsey to the free throw line. And after Fennimore's game on Saturday against Prairie du Chien, they will go to basketball on December 5th and then host Darlington on December 10th. Noah Copsey at the line. He's got 3 points, all of them coming from the free throw line. Hits the first on this trip. 51-31 the score with 49.5 seconds to go. Copsey loads up for his second free throw. Knocks it down. 5 points for Noah Copsey on the night, 52-31 the score, 45 seconds to go. Corey Drazen gives out to the top to Evan Larson. Left-handed dribble, spins into a couple defenders, kicks out. Catch and shoot three on the right wing. Back iron, no. Shot missed by Yankee Fiedler, but the offensive rebound, Yankee Fiedler puts up a shot in the lane. Can't get that one to go down either. And River Ridge collects the rebound. 25 seconds to go. Reese Drew gives to Noah Copsey, kicks out to the right side. As ball is given back out to the top to Reese Drew. Reese Drew holding onto the ball, and he's just going to dribble it out. And our final score from Fennimore High School, River Ridge 52, Fennimore 31. River Ridge begins the season 1-0, and again, their next game will be December 5th at Benton. And Fennimore begins the season 0-1. They take on Prairie du Chien here in Fennimore on Saturday. Coming up next, we'll have our post-game show. We'll pick out a Tricor turning points, check in on the shoebox scoreboard, and set up what we have for our sports coverage across Queen Bee Radio the rest of this week and the early part of next week. Post-game show coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 9.
(52-31), River Ridge defeats Fennimore in non-conference boys basketball. Coming up next, our post-game show on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
Having a doctor or primary care provider is essential for your overall health and wellness, and getting the care you need should be simple. Don't have a primary care provider? Easy. With convenient hours and clinic locations in Lancaster, Cassville, Potosi, and Fennimore, Grant Regional Community Clinic makes it easy to get primary care close to home. We have a dedicated team who are ready to care for you, and best of all, we create long-term relationships to keep you and your family in the best possible health. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
In Game 10.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. River Ridge, your winner tonight. They defeat the Fennimore Golden Eagles 52-31. Our post-game show is coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 3 minutes.
Right now, our country feels divided, but there's a place where people are coming together.
I was nervous to talk to someone so different than me.
Me too.
Love Has No Labels and One Small Step are helping people with different political views, beliefs, and experiences connect through conversation, and it feels good.
This conversation gives me hope.
It gives me a lot of hope, too.
Take a step toward bringing our country and your community together. Start a conversation at lovehasnolabels.com/one small step. A message from StoryCorps, Love Has No Labels, and the Ad Council.
I'm Dr. Miller, a dentist and a volunteer for Dental Lifeline Network. DLN is a nonprofit that has helped me literally change the lives of people in my community through the Donated Dental Services program. DLN asks dentists to volunteer to see just one of the many patients in need each year. If you're a dentist or know a dentist, please share this information. Like me, they can make a real difference in someone's life. DLN makes it easy.
Go to willyouseeone.org to learn more. That's willyouseeone.org.
I think it's just vapor. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
How do you give hope to a child in the foster care system? It starts with your heart. That tug you feel on yours when you hear that children are waiting for a stable, loving influence to speak up for their best interests. And then it becomes your time. What started out as a feeling that maybe you could make a difference becomes the difference. Change a child's story. There is a child waiting for a volunteer like you.
Learn how you can help at nationalcasagal.org.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
Paralyzed Veterans of America believes the veterans who've served and sacrificed deserve access to the best our country has to offer. Access to homes, communities, meaningful employment, and the veterans' benefits they've earned. With PVA staff working inside VA hospitals, no other veterans organization has provided more real-time ongoing support for paralyzed veterans and their families. Our nation's heroes fought for your independence. Join PVA in fighting for theirs at pva.org.
You are listening to your home for Green Bay football. Here are Firsty Eye Clinic and Optical of Lancaster and West End Salvage of Lancaster broadcast, proudly presented by Les Mack Chevy, Les Mack Ford, and Les Mack Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Lancaster, where you always get more from less, and Krantz Auto Parts of Fennimore, right here on 97.7 Country WGLR.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Welcome to our post-game show. River Ridge defeating Fennimore in non-conference boys basketball to tip off the boys basketball season in 2024-2025. River Ridge, your winner, 52-31. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, and River Ridge started off hot to begin the game as Fennimore started out really cold to begin the game. River Ridge jumping out to a 21-1 lead to begin tonight's game as River Ridge scored early and often at the free throw line, most of their points coming early on from the charity stripe before Carter Copsey started getting hot from the three-point arc. He hit 3 3-pointers in the first half, including back-to-back ones to stretch the lead to 16 early on, in those back-to-back three-pointers. I'll call tonight's Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today, as River Ridge was firmly in control of tonight's game, really from start to finish. A lot of fouls early on by both teams in the double bonus at about the 4-minute mark in the first half. And at the charity stripe for both teams, River Ridge shot 15 of 24 from the free throw line, and Fennimore 12 of 21 as a team tonight. Individually scoring for River Ridge, they were led tonight by Elliott Thornton, 8 points in the first half, 10 points in the second half. He has a game high 18 points. Also in double figures for River Ridge, Carter Copsey, we mentioned the 3 3-pointers in the first half. He got a field goal late in this game, giving him 11 points total on the game. Just missing out on double figures, Brandon Davis with 9 points, 7 points in the second half for the Wolves. Noah Copsey with 5 points, all of them coming from the free throw line tonight. Other contributors tonight include Ty Adrian, Brock Bungie, and Reese Drew and Andrew Nice with 2 points apiece. Eric Nichols and Mason Pekanowski saw action for River Ridge, but did not score. As for Fennimore, they were led tonight by Brady Roth, 15 points on the game, had 4 points in the first half, had 4 of the 5 points for Fennimore in that first half, and had a very nice second half as well, shooting a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line in the second half, giving him 15 points on the game. The only player in double figures for Fennimore tonight. Evan Larson had 7 points for the Golden Eagles, 5 points for Jake Kreshman coming off the bench, and 2 points for Isaac Hinkle. Jude Kinney started but did not score. Matthew Winch started and did not score. Also, everyone for Fennimore who wore a varsity uniform tonight saw action, but Grant Biba, Corey Drazen, and Sean Yankee Fiedler did not score for the Fennimore Golden Eagles tonight. Didn't track the number of turnovers, but it was very much in River Ridge's favor, especially in the first half, getting some breakaway buckets and drawing some fouls tonight for the Wolves. And the Wolves start off the season on the right foot, going 1-0. They take on Benton in their next game. That'll be next week on December 5th. They will go to Benton. Then they host Cassville on December 10th, and then they go to Pecatonica on December 13th. As for Fennimore, they will host Prairie du Chien on Saturday and then open up conference play in the Swell at Boscobel on December 5th, and then host Darlington on December 10th. We'll take our final timeout, do a final check on the shoebox scoreboard, and close up shop here from Fennimore High School. Again, River Ridge, your winner over Fennimore, 52-31. Our postgame show wraps up after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game, 2 minutes.
Right now, our country feels divided, but there's a place where people are coming together.
I was nervous to talk to someone so different than me.
Me too.
Love Has No Labels and One Small Step are helping people with different political views, beliefs, and experiences connect through conversation, and it feels good.
This conversation gives me hope.
It gives me a lot of hope too.
Take a step toward bringing our country and your community together. Start a conversation at lovehasnolabels.com/onesmallstep. A message from StoryCorps, Love Has No Labels, and the Ad Council.
I'm Dr. Miller, a dentist and a volunteer for Dental Lifeline Network. DLN is a nonprofit that has helped me literally change the lives of people in my community through the Donated Dental Services program. DLN asks dentists to volunteer to see just one of the many patients in need each year. If you're a dentist or know a dentist, please share this information. Like me, they can make a real difference in someone's life. DLN makes it easy.
Go to willyouseeone.org to learn more. That's willyouseeone.org.
I think it's just vapor. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
How do you give hope to a child in the foster care system? It starts with your heart. That tug you feel on yours when you hear that children are waiting for a stable, loving influence to speak up for their best interests. And then it becomes your time. What started out as a feeling that maybe you could make a difference becomes the difference. Change a child's story. There is a child waiting for a volunteer like you.
Learn how you can help at nationalcasagal.org.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
Closing up shot from Fennimore. River Ridge defeating the Fennimore Golden Eagles in non-conference boys basketball 52-31. Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. On the Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. The game that we had over on Super Hits 106. We had Cuba City defeating Belmont in non-conference girls basketball. And other Shoebox scoreboard updates, we have Potosi-Cassville defeating River Valley in girls hoops 57-47. And those are all the finals that I can see on our Shoebox scoreboard as far as ones that were texted or tagged on X, so that should wrap things up in that department. Coming up on Queen Bee Radio on Thursday, Packers football, a Thanksgiving night game against the Miami Dolphins, 7:20 to kickoff right here on 97.7 Country WGLR. And then on Friday, the Badgers take on the Gophers in a Black Friday game, 11 a.m. kickoff on 97.7 Country WGLR. Saturday, Badgers men's basketball taking on Nebraska Omaha at 12:40 on ESPN Radio, AM 1590 WPVL. And then Badgers women's basketball against Rutgers at 1:40 on ESPN Radio, AM 1590 WPVL. And then our high school basketball action picks up with a big matchup in the Six Rivers West on the girls' side on Tuesday. Shullsburg at River Ridge. We'll have that game right here on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And that will wrap things up for me from Fennimore High School. Big thanks to Jim Prohaska and Nate Myrie from Fennimore High School, doing great work, making sure that we're set up for both the radio and video streams this evening. Thank you both, Jim and Nate. Thanks to both head coaches, Troy Larson and Jim Wagner, for the rosters, starters, team information, everything we needed to tell you the story of both teams here this evening. Thanks to all of our sponsors who help us bring high school sports to you. And thank you for listening and watching along. This has been Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball, presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR FM Lancaster, a Queen Bee radio station. Once again, your final score from Fennimore High School, 52-31. River Ridge begins the season 1-0. They take on Benton in their next game on December 5th. And Fennimore goes to 0-1. They take on Prairie du Chien on Saturday. From the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night from Fennimore, and have a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving weekend.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
The Tri-State's best variety of country. 97.7 Country, WGLR FM. Lancaster. Serving Platteville, Dubuque, Galena, and beyond. On WGLR.com. A Queen Bee radio station.